Will Smith is talking out of his poop chute, mate. If you've been living under a rock, a couple of months ago, Chris Rock made a joke about Will Smith's missus having the same barnet as Phil Mitchell. So he got up and just went round Chris Rock's head. And now, lo and behold, it's been a minute. Let's have a butch. Oh, he's got the sigh in. Well done. Onto the Jake Paul school. Fresh off the golf course. Can't be that worried.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech?
Has he only just learned to read or what?
I was fogged out. It's all fuzzy. I spent the last 3 months understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened.
What is he talking about? There's no nuance. There's no complexity to the situation. He made a pretty crap joke about your wife's barnet. You giggled. Your wife goes... The classic unimpressed girl look. You realise you're in the shit, so you got up and twatted him one. There's no complexity to that situation at all. And hold on a minute, 30 seconds ago you just said you've got no recollection of it, so which is it?
I was fogged out. It's all fuzzy.
30 seconds ago you'd said, oh, it's all a fuzz. I can't remember anything. And now you've spent 3 months thinking about it, so which is it? William, talking out of your arse, mate.
There is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave.
Clearly there's a little bit of you that thinks like that, otherwise you wouldn't have done it, would you? I just don't understand. I don't even care. Like, this is the thing. I don't really give a shit that he hit Chris Rock, to be perfectly honest with you. I know you can't do it. It's a bit of a shit house move. But then again, so is telling a joke about someone's bald wife. To come on and act like it was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Fucking Biggie Smalls over here. Biggie Ears over here. I don't understand why he doesn't just come out and be honest. Like, my marriage is in the shit. I'm doing anything I can to keep it alive. She keeps shagging Miguel, the yoga instructor. I giggled. She gave me the death glare. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I've got to go up and twat him one? Like, just be honest about it. We've all done dumb shit at the end of a relationship to try and keep it going. I once pretended I was into the theatre. I can't fucking stand the theatre. You're sitting there watching these people overact, like, because they've got to make it seem by, like, the geezer who didn't want to pay more than £5 for a ticket in the back. So, like, when they're drinking a cup of tea, they've got to go, oh. Like, mate, what are you doing? No one's ever drunk a cup of tea like that in their life. You're supposed to be an actor and that's how you drink tea. What are you doing? Why am I here? I don't even like this girl this much. Own it. You've got to own what you've done, surely, rather than trying to do all this Hollywood bollocks. Like, right, once, when I was 17 years old on New Year's Eve, right, I bought a 1 litre £5 bottle of rum from Audi. I think it was called Cocoa Bay, representing the Audi Massive, mate. I drank the whole thing, got fucking hammered, walked home, and on the way home got a full extra large doner kebab, scoffed it, got in, and the £5 rum started repeating on me a little bit, and I threw up a full kebab into my kitchen sink. And in my drunk mind, I thought the best way to deal with this is to scoop it up with my bare hands, put it into a carrier bag, still warm by the way. That's so grim. I used to live right next to a park. There was one house in the way, my house, neighbour's house, park, and I thought what I'd do, so that no one knows about it, I'm going to tie this up, swing it round, lob it. I did shot put at school, come on, I might have the power to get over the fence, and it's going to go flying over next door's garden and land into the park. When some dog's had the treat of his life on New Year's Day, he'll get a little bit pissed and he's got a full kebab there. Now, it didn't work out like that. What happened is, because I was so pissed, as I was going like that to lob it, I slipped and it just went up and just came straight back down, landed on my next door neighbour's fence, exploded, and bits of kebab meat and fucking lettuce and Cocoa Bay vomit went all over their garden. I didn't clean it up. I just went to bed and hoped that it would be alright. And I looked out my window the next morning and there was just devastation across their fucking back garden. Fred and Lorraine, if you're watching this, sorry, you're probably 90 now. So yeah, that's what that was. Must have thought like your tortoise had exploded or something. Anyway, I've told you that story because that's in me. Do you know what I mean? That doing dumb stuff like that is in me. It is. Just own it, mate. Own it. It's like the whole video, he's talking as if some like paranormal force took over his body. He's like, I walked up there, he's like, I just don't know what's happening to my hands. Like in South Park when the ghost of Michael Jackson takes over Kyle's little brother.
Come on, let's climb the tree.
Jada had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, babe.
I wouldn't worry about it. She's probably a little bit busy with Miguel, the yoga instructor.
Disappointing people is my central trauma.
What the fuck does that even mean? It's like what you would think you would hear. It's what you think you would hear from a girl that's gone to like one psychology class and read a couple of horoscopes and then like thinks she knows what the fuck she's talking about. Do you know what I mean? It's like disappointing people is like my central trauma. Oh my god. Shut up. What's he talking about, bruh? And he's just acting. This whole thing is a set. He's got his lamp that looks like a cock. He's got his trainers undone. And he's got a poster that said the world is sick and love is the cure. Like, shut up, you plonker. He's got his little healing crystal on the table as well. Spirits in stone. Fuck off.
If you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
I really love as well that the end of the video fades to black. You can't do like the normal YouTube bullshit of like, hey, don't forget to subscribe. I'll be back with my usual videos soon. I'm not going to turn into some like celebrity reaction channel. It just annoyed me when I was watching it and I wanted to make a video. It just annoyed me. Farewell. Fade to black.